our thorax and pelvis controls now influence our vertebrae, so the next step then is to work on the mid-vertebrae control. We're getting some great results from our spline controls. Now, if we were to add our mid-vertebrae control as an influence, we're going to lose all of these nice results because this would have to influence our spline points. So a lot of these would get pulled down as we start to transform the pelvis and thorax. So instead, what we can do then is create a morph target. That way, we still keep this nice flexibility, and in fact, we would then enhance it by adding an extra level of deformations from the morph target. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll grab our spline, and with that selected, let's go ahead and clone it. We'll rename this to MSHP, since this will be a morph shape, followed by vertebrae 01. Okay, great. We'll want to remove the skin modifier, so let's go ahead and trash that and translate this up. Taking a look at our layers, it should already be added to objects to hide, so we should be good to go. Alright, so next, let's go in and create our morpher modifier. So we'll select the original spline, head over to our modifier list, we'll press the M key a few times, and there it is. Alright, so what I like to do first is capture the original shape of this object. So we'll choose Captured Current State. That's found under the Channel Parameters rollout. There it is. You can rename this if you'd like. I'm just going to go ahead and choose Accept. That's clear enough. Now in the second channel, well, that needs to be our morph target. So I'll go ahead and right-click on the second channel, choose Pick from Scene, and grab our shape. Let's also make sure that automatically reload targets is on so we can see the changes made to our target interactively. We'll then want to take the weight of our target and set that to a full weight of 100%. So this should never change. It should always remain on. So now as we go in and grab our spline, let's go ahead and take a look at this. We'll go to the vertex subobject level, grab a few of these, and there's the curvature. Beautiful. Now there's an issue. Let's go and exit subobject, grab one of our controls, move it up. You'll see that we don't have that connection any longer. All right, the skin modifier appears to be broken on the original spline. Well, why is that? That simply has to do with our evaluation order. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. We will grab our original spline. And what you can see, currently we have the morpher evaluated last, and then the skin evaluated before that. So what we're basically saying is, I like to see the deformations on the object, and then I'd like to see the result of the morph target. So that's not going to work. That connection will be blocked. Instead, we'll want the morpher to be evaluated before the skin. So that needs to lie between the skin modifier and the editable spline. So then we see the deformations of our target object, and then the deformations from the skin modifier. So if we were to test this out again, notice our controls work just fine. If we were to go to our spline object and start to move our points again, there's that additive result. Beautiful. So now it's just a matter of setting up a few controls on our target spline in order to get the flexibility we need. Great. All right, so this would be a great stopping point. Let's say we go ahead and finish up our mid-vertebrae rig in the following lesson.